What's up guys, it's Alex again from Paperform, and today we're going to be taking a look at our recently released new wide flow form template. That is the magazine subscription template. Let's dive straight in and take a look at how we can set this up and personalize it to suit your business or your client's business. Like with any of our products, any of our templates, you can easily replace the images that we've put on as dummy logos or dummy header images by simply clicking and selecting. From there, you have the opportunity to replace with one of your own, remove or delete, even change the placement, as well as hyperlink to the image. As we scroll down, we can see that that option is the same for the header image. Further down, we see we have some text. Now, we can treat this just like a Word doc. Any text throughout the form, simply click in the correlating spot you wish to edit, or you can simply highlight and remove. Regarding our question fields, if you wish to change the question title, it's as easy as clicking on the space where the title lies. Note that you can also include question descriptions, duplicate any question, change the position by dragging and dropping, deleting a question field, and entering the configuration settings to get a bit more done. So, we can see we've included some subscription options in this particular form template. I'm going to jump in by hitting the cogwheel icon and entering the configuration. From here, I'm going to click on products. And we have the ability to edit any of these dummy products. What we've gone ahead and done is created simple month by month subscription base, so that is issues. If the person wishes to pay for the first 6 months, that is 6 issues to arrive at their doorstep, it's going to be a price of 60. From there, the next product, 12 months, that's going to be a price of 110, as well as 18 months, which is simply going to be 150. Now, on the side here, you can easily edit any of these or delete them. You can also duplicate and change the positioning. You can change the price by clicking here, the name, the SKU, as well as the stock, the amount you have. Now, let's say we want to change the appearance of this product field. We're going to click on appearance. And right now we have it set to card for both layout on mobile and layout on desktop. Change that, simply click the drop down menu. Let's jump out of here and take a look at this next question. We've included a multiple choice question straight after they're prompted to choose their product choice. What this is doing is it's asking them if this purchase is for them particularly or for someone else. Now, why have we done this? Pretty simple. If they choose the option, yourself, then what we've created is a page break. So solely if they choose that option for themselves, they're purchasing it for themselves, the answer, yourself, is going to take them to this next page. Now this page is going to ask them to input details, simply their first name, last name, contact details, as well as the delivery address. Now, what if, for instance, they answer someone else? Well, what we've done is we've gone down here and we've created a separate page. So only if they choose yourself will this page appear. If they choose someone else, then this will appear. This is asking the receiver details, the person who's going to be receiving it and the address that it's going to be arriving at. After they've moved on from that page, it'll also come up with the billing details, much like we have in that first page section. How do we change that conditional logic? Quite simple. Much like we would enter the question configuration, we're going to enter the page or section break configuration by clicking on the cogwheel here. From there, we have the opportunity to change visibility logic, turn it on, leave it off, and we have the opportunity here to choose which question we want to affect the visibility of this page. So as we can see, I've input purchasing for yourself or for someone else. If they select yourself, then this page is going to appear. Much like we have the two next pages, as we enter that last page there, purchasing for yourself or someone else is someone else. So these two pages are going to only appear for someone else, whereas the first is for yourself. Simples. So that is the form. Really easy, but how can we personalize this to make it more you? How can we make it to appear like your business? Easy. We're going to scroll back up to the top. From here, we're going to click onto theme settings. And from here, you have the ability to personalize your form in amazing ways, whether it be color, typography, buttons, UI elements. All the opportunities lie here. If we jump back out, we're going to take a look at an integration we've implemented on this particular form template and how you can do the same. From here, I'm going to jump into after submission, and then we're going to scroll down to integration and webhooks. What I've done is I've clicked the Google Sheets, and what I've created is an integration so that we have a Google Sheet connected to this particular form. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump into my Google Sheets, as we can see that I've created, and I've named that Search Travel Collective Subscriber List. This is just so I know what it's particularly for. Now, what I've also done is I've created particular columns. Delivered to, delivery address, billed to, billing address, email, phone, and subscription. As we can see here, we've got an already test submission. I'm going to quickly delete that. I'm going to jump back into our form editor and look at how I set up this integration. Now that the Google Sheet is created, we're jumping back in and we're clicking on this particular integration I've already created. What I've done is I've selected my account. I've chosen the sheet which I wish, as we saw, was the Search Travel Collective Subscriber List. Then I've chosen for which columns I want which questions to fill. Now, as we can remember, we had condition visibility logic set. So there's going to be a possible question revealed depending on the submitter's answer. So I've gone ahead and I've included both of those possibilities within this integration. Delivered to is going to receive the first name and last name of the deliverees. Delivery address is of course the delivery address, and so on and so forth. It's quite self-explanatory. Now, after you've set that up to suit yourself, you may have a Google Sheet with different columns. They will appear here. We're going to send test submission. I'll click that and we'll wait for the success. If you receive a failure, the columns aren't correctly set up or your Google Sheets is not correctly connected. I'm going to jump back into the Google Sheets, and as we can see, the last test submission has populated. Delivered to Heath K, delivery address, and so on and so forth. Now this is a great way for you to manage and organize your subscribers, as well as collect and hold on to their details. Something else we want to include in this form is an after email response. From the after submission, we're going to click emails, and then we can see here we already have toggled on send me an email summary on submission. So what's going to occur is when someone submits your form, automatically your email address that is associated with your account is going to receive a summary of their submission. It's going to receive all the responses and answers to your questions as well as their details. So maybe we want to create an email that is different from this, an email that gets sent out to the submitter themselves. Simple. What I've done is I've clicked add email and created an email here. See how this is set up. So once again, we remember there were two optional pathways from that conditional visibility logic. So we had two optional questions to be shown asking for the email. And this is again why we've piped in those answers for both of those questions. They could submit the form with answering simply one or the other. That's why we need to include both of these in here. Now, to add a question field response to anything, anywhere within an email, simply click on your icon here or on the icon down there. It'll bring up your list of questions and make it super easy for you to input those responses automatically. Now that we've included email within the two, every time someone submits this form, it's going to automatically capture that email and send it straight to their inbox. Ensure you include a subject within your email, and I've also gone ahead and I've included the receipt of the email. Below we have the message, hello, and what I've done here is I've piped in their answer to the first name. Thank you for your recent purchase. We have attached a copy of the receipt to this email. Please allow up to 6 weeks for your first issue to arrive. The team at Search Collective. Then what I've also done is I've included the logo within this email. You have the ability to add any images to your email. As we wait for that to upload, we scroll down. You can also set up conditional logic within your emails. If we wanted this particular email to only send if the answer to that question was yourself, then it would do so. Particularly for me, it's not something that I need, so I'm going to leave it as B. Click that, update email, and now that is saved. All that's left is for you to head into your configure, change the title, upload a cover image, change the URL, and you're done. Thanks for being with me. Happy form making.